Judge Bryant's courtroom at 8:30. Like,
Okay. Bryant, do we have the dial-in information for Bryant?
hold on one second.
Okay, Mr. Oh gosh. First name is Charles. You're supposed to be in Judge Bryant's courtroom. Stand by. We're going to get you your information so that you can dial in to Judge Bryant's courtroom. You're supposed to be there at 8:30. The court appreciates that you were trying to dial in. However, you needed to be dialing into Judge Bryant's courtroom because when you got arranged, you would have received paperwork on when to dial in, on where to dial in. Stand by.
Meeting number
Take down this meeting number, sir.
360-339-0000.
I wrote it down, sir, so let me know when you're ready for that information.
Yeah, I'm getting the pen right now.
Are you ready, sir?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
360
339
0000.
0000.
Yep. So
And you say I'm supposed to call this number?
Yeah. No. You have to. That's your Zoom number. You have to zoom in using that information, that dial-in information. So 360-339-0000.
Can you give it to me one more time? Say, I tried to put it in this other phone. It didn't work. Okay, you say
360
360
339
339
0000.
Okay, 4 zeros. 360 339 000.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you say I just dial in.
Yes, sir. You need to dial in. That's your Zoom room. Okay, County, we are ready. And sorry, this was Mr. Clark, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Hi, good morning, sir. All right, County, we are ready. This is case number 19059-360, People State of Michigan versus Tyrese Clark. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dr. Shad, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Clark, who waives formal reading, understands his constitutional rights, and stands in.
Call waive the formal reading into a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. There will be a Zoom probable cause conference date set for August 18, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. at the 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date to be determined at the 36th District Court in front of Judge Jones and as to bond.
Your Honor, he's 48 years old. He's been in Michigan for at least 10 years. Your Honor, he is not employed. He is mentally disabled and receiving disability. He is a high school grad. Did do 4 years of School of Art. He does suffer from seizures. Your Honor, appearances never rained on this. His sister is detained. He was shot in the head, Your Honor, and has memory loss. He does have 5 kids. He lives with his sister, and she helps take care of him, Your Honor. So this is why he has not been able to pay the child support. And I am respectfully asking the court to deviate from the statute, Your Honor, and issue a personal bond given the circumstances.
Thank you. County, is the bond, there any holds?
No holds at this time, Your Honor, and the defendant was arrested on the warrant.
Thank you. Counsel, court takes account representation, including your client's significant family residential ties, also his limitations with regard to his ability to work and therefore his ability to pay a bond. Because the court at this time, given the type of case, is required by law to set bond the amount to 25% of the dollar amount the state alleged that he owes. In this case, just over $2,600, given what you presented on the record. particularly given his ability to pay any type of a bond. Plus, the pandemic facing the nation at this time, court does find there's a basis to depart from statutory requirement. Couple set binding amount $2,600 personal bond. Is there anything further, ma'am? $2,600 personal bond.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And County, we are all set for Mr. Clark. Thank you. You're all set, so you
Your
step
Honor,
away from the camera.
Your Honor, ma'am,
Yes.
this
Yes,
is
sir.
Deputy Providency. Are the FOCs at 36 or they're going to Third Circuit?
Good question. Let's take a look. See, we're going to look at the minimus.
They're in the Third Circuit.
Third Circuit. Okay, it's going to be over at Third Circuit in front of Hathaway. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Sanders.
Your Honor, ma'am, I have Deshaun Duckett present.
Thank you. Calling case number 1506208, people say Michigan versus Deshaun Duckett, counsel.
Sharon, we have started with a reading of the constitutional rights and
Full with the formal reading into a not guilty plea on your client's behalf as a Zoom probable cause conference date, August 18, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom plenary examination date to be determined. Again, will be in front of Judge Hathaway and Esteban.
Your Honor, he is 50 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit. He's unemployed at this moment, collecting unemployment. He did go to Detroit Children's Center, there. Your Honor, according to my client, that he's been paying child support for the last 5 years, and that it's been being taken out of his unemployment currently. So I'm respectful as my court to give you consider a personal bond, so that we can take care of the matter that's very out.
Thank you, and Esteban, County, are there any holds?
No holds at this time, Your Honor. The defendant was arrested on
Thank
the
you.
warrant.
Thank you. Counsel Court takes account representation, including your client's significant ties to the community. Also, most notably, that your client has been making payments, and certainly your client will have an opportunity to share that information with the court at its next court date in order to get this case back on track. Given what you presented and the pandemic facing the nation, and given what you presented, there is a basis to depart from statutory requirement, which would have been just over $1,100, which is 25% of the dollar amount the state alleged that he owes. For the reasons stated on the record, court will depart from that and set bond amount of $1,100 personal bond. Is there anything further? I'm sorry, the date will be August 18, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. for the probable cause conference date, exam to be determined. Okay, thank you. You're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
Your Honor, ma'am, I have defendant Stephen Urquhart.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Calling case number 21056-476, people say Michigan versus Stephen Urquhart, aka Stephen Henry Urquhart, aka Stephen Henry Urquhart. Different spelling of the last name. Sorry, aka Stephen Henry Urquhart Jr., aka Stephen Henry Urquhart. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Just Sharon, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Urquhart, who is formal reading of the Spanish constitutional rights and standing.
With formal reading into a not guilty plea on your client's behalf as a Zoom probable cause conference date, May 17, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom center examination date to be determined in front of Judge K. Jones and Esteban.
Is 52 years old, lifelong resident of Michigan. Your Honor, he is employed as a line runner. He's a high school grad, on probation or parole with the family. This is a matter allegedly from October 2020, has some age to it. I'm requesting the court to consider a personal bond, given his family ties, community ties, and his ongoing pandemic.
Okay, thank you. And County Esteban, are there any holds?
No holds at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Counsel Court takes account representations, including your client's significant ties to the community, as well as this is an older matter in and of itself, is not an allegation of an assault of nature plus pandemic facing the nation. Given those elements, court will set bond in the amount of $1,000 personal bond. Is there anything further?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera. Thank you, counsel. Appreciate your patience.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a blessed day and be safe.
You too, sir. Take care, sir. You too. Okay, we have a Zoom user in the room. Could you please identify yourself, please? Are you checking in on a case? All right. Okay, I think that's everything for now, and we can go
And
to.
Your Honor,
Yes,
sorry, the individual who called in on Zoom, was his name Charles Parker?
Yes. I think it was in front of Judge Bryant. I mean,
Yeah, I was giving them a heads up so they know they don't.
sorry, what happened?
I was trying to give them give co-counsel a heads up so that they can get KPS for not showing up.
No, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, because it looks like, well, the court didn't actually open up the Zoom room until closer to 10:30, and he said he'd been trying to get in, but he didn't. I think he was just in the wrong room. So thank you very much as a courtesy for the gentleman. So we will go to and then we're pretty much we have interviews for everybody, so we're matches and we're good for everything, or is there anything?
We should be able to pretty much go down the list.
Okay. When you indicated Zoom user, did you, well, all right, this Zoom user person, we're gonna let them in one more time, but if they don't identify themselves, we're gonna put them out, but they do need to identify. Zoom user, the person who just entered into the room, can you identify yourself?
Yes.
Zoom user?
This is Isaiah.
Okay, I'm sorry, Sam.
Checking in on the phone.
I'm sorry, Zoom user, is that you?
Yes.
Your name, sir?
Isaiah Simmons, checking in on the friend.
Isaiah Simmons?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Simmons, be advised that this particular room is for attorneys and people who actually have defendants who are actually appearing on a case. If you wish to follow along to watch the proceedings, you're welcome to do that. You can pull up YouTube. The 36th District Court has a channel, and you would just look for courtroom 134, and you'll be able to watch the proceedings. But this room is for people who actually have like attorneys checking in on cases and for court proceedings and defendants. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good luck, sir. Okay, DDC. I believe we have everything ready to go. You said, were there any exceptions, ma'am, or no?
I have already on 8, 9, 11.
Okay, so.
Co-counsel is interviewing and we should be ready after.
Okay, I think we have more files coming in. You said 8, 9, 11. 14, 15, 16. So, okay, I think those are still, okay, McAdoo is still in the back. Yancey, I think, is still in the back. And I think Gaines is still in the back. Okay, hang on. We have somebody checking in. Hi, ma'am, are you checking in on a case?
Yes, good morning. I'm for Elijah Kegler. Sorry, I had a piece of cheese in my mouth.
I'm sorry, who's your person?
Elijah Kegler.
Be advised, he is not on our list for the morning. Let me give you the telephone number so you can check the criminal division and find out if it's going to be on the docket for today. Let me know when you're ready for that number.
I'm ready.
It is 313-965-4339.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, good morning, sir.
Mr. Sherman, good morning. How are you?
Doing well, sir. Happy Monday. Okay, here's what we have. Actually, counsel. Okay, hang on. Here are the files that we have. We have, and there are more coming in hand. We have Hawkins, Andrews, Hamad, aka Al Janib, Thomas, Montgomery, I think that's on the women's side, Rucker, and Schneider.
Copy that, Your Honor. You ready to get started?
I believe so. Stand by, counsel. Which files of the ones that I called off? Which
I
ones?
believe all of them.
Okay, Madam Counsel indicates that of the files that we've named off, they have interviews, so we should be able to start those.
Copy that.
Thanks, we'll update you as they come.
All right.
Good morning, ma'am.
Mask over nose and mouth at all times. With a white, black mask, your first and last name.
Hi, your name, sir?
Christian Schneider.
Okay, we are on the record. Calling. Case number 2004-5297, Peter Victor versus Christian Moore Schneider, counsel. Forward the formal reading into not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Counsel, before we get to setting a date, let the record reflect that looks like your client was already arraigned on this case back in October of 2020. In fact, in front of this very magistrate, at which time the court set bond in the amount of $1,000 personal. And then on March 24 of this year, 2 days ago, or rather when the capias was issued, strike that, when the capias was issued, your client failed to appear in front of Judge Bryant.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm aware, and it's our understanding that he was at Oakland County jail in Oakland County jail on his court date, and then that's why he today didn't bring in front of the. He wasn't brought to court, Your Honor, our understanding he was in jail, and then he was arrested 2 days ago at Lanier County Jail, and then brought to DCC. His phone number has changed. He understands he wants to take care of these matters, but it is our understanding, Your Honor, that he was in Oakland County Jail and for the record, this charge as an misdemeanor, it is in front of Judge Bryant, and the court has a rating to change it, so it's my understanding the court does have authority to change the bond to a personal bond if this court finds fit, Your Honor, and I understand the court's concern about him not making it to his court date, but I would ask the court to give him a chance whether that is a very high personal bond, Your Honor. But again, I believe he was at Oakland County Jail and
Okay, thank you. And did you see his bond there any holds?
Yeah, no holds, Your Honor.
Thank you. Hey, counsel, court takes into account your representations, particularly the details that you were able to give with regards to your client being in another jurisdiction in custody, and that was the reason why he was unable to appear, and also that this court does have authorization from Judge Bryant's courtroom with regard to exercising his discretion with regard to setting aside a capias bond, given what you have presented, counsel, plus the pandemic facing the nation court at this time. We'll set bond in the amount of $3,000. $2,500 personal bond. Is there anything further?
Just as court date.
I'm sorry, the court date is May 19, probable cause conference, May 19, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, followed by Zoom preliminary examination date to be determined in front of Judge Bryant. And anything further, counsel?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
She wants to know, she has an exam this afternoon with Judge King. She wants to know if she can come into the courtroom, to represent her client.
Does it come in?
Black Mountain first
It's
lesson.
kind of happened before. It's, I don't know, maybe we need to check with Ms. Crosby because I don't know if they're really doing that. I think it happened once before. Is it all possible? Is it this afternoon or is it going to be this morning, the exam?
This afternoon.
I'm sorry. Is there her client here appearing this morning or on the afternoon docket?
On afternoon.
Does he have a mask? Make sure she has a mask. She's got like mask and all of that, so yeah.
I'm sure
Okay.
she does.
Yeah, she's gonna be upstairs. Okay, yeah, yeah. You just get it out the way. Just tell them to get down here, get her in and out. And then, yeah, okay. Hi, your name, sir?
Jeffrey Rucker. How you
Okay,
doing?
Mr. Rucker, we're on the record. Okay, calling case number 16046-296, people say Michigan versus Jeffrey Rucker, also known as Jeffrey Rucker, also known as Jeffrey Mix, aka Charles Fix, aka Jeffrey Mix. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Morning, Your Honor. We have the defendant, Mr. Rucker, with formal reading of the character constitutional rights and standing.
Call away the formal reading and turn not guilty beyond the client's behalf as a Zoom. Retrial date, May 19, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, and it will be in front of Judge Bryant and Esteban.
Your Honor, he is 59 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit. He is not employed at this moment, Your Honor. He's not on probation or parole. He does have his GED. He lives with his brother. He does have his associate's degree as well. I apologize. His last offense, I believe, Your Honor, is from 20 years ago and it's not assaulted. I'm respectful as the court is considering personal bond here as well as pandemic.
Okay, thank you. Do you see his bond? Are there any holds?
He has one hold, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel court takes counter representation, including that this is an older matter, however, does remain open and pending, and appears has never been arraigned. Given those reasons, and plus pandemic facing the nation, court will set bond in the amount of $2,000 personal bond. And because of the type of charges, your client is not to possess, presume, or be under the influence of alcohol or intoxicating substances, and certainly not to be under the influence or consume any alcohol or intoxicating substances and driving at the same time. Is there anything further?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
You got a hold in your mind. Okay, I still got a personal when I hear them.
Yeah.
If you ever want to come to the.
Okay, counsel, we do have updates. Actually, I think they might have been the ones that you were waiting for. We have files, but I think they were the ones where you were waiting for interviews. We have a file for McAdoo, Gaines, Dickerson, and Yancey.
And we're ready on Dickerson.
You have Dickerson?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else? We have McAdoo, Gaines, and Yancey. Okay, stand by, sir. We'll be right there.
Yes, and we're ready on that.
Got it. Okay. Hi, your name, sir?
Steve Thomas.
Okay, Mr. Thomas, got this. Okay, we're on the record calling. Case number 2105746, people say Michigan versus Keith Anthony Thomas, counsel.
Mr. Chairman, we have Mr. Thomas with formal reading of the defense constitutional rights and standing.
Oh, with formal reading and turn not guilty on your client's behalf, there's going to be a Zoom. Probable cause conference date, May 19, 2021 at 8:30 to 36 District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date on May 26, 2021 at 9 o'clock, the 36th District Court in front of Judge Conoco and Esteban.
Sharon, he's 20 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, no prior assaults and criminal convictions, not on probation or parole, this is his GED, lives with his mom, has family ties, community ties, is employed at Hollingsworth. I'm respectful that the court should consider a personal bond, this is not assaulted.
Thank you. DC's bond, any hold?
He has hold, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel court takes counsel representation, including your client's significant family residential ties as well as gainful employment in the community. Also, this is not assaultive. And the court takes into account the pandemic facing the nation. Given those elements, court will set bond in the amount of $2,000 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, sir. You can step away from the camera.
Take your hood off, you're in court.
Hi, your name, sir?
Rahman Hamad.
Thank you. Calling case number 2105745, people State Michigan versus Abdul Rahman Hamad, counsel.
The chair on behalf of the President, Mr. Rahman, where's for reading of the Tennis constitutional rights and
Forward for my reading and turn not guilty plea on your client's behalf to the Zeus. Probable cause State May 17, 2021 at 8:30 to 36th District Court. Sooner examination date to be determined, and it will be in front of Judge Giles and Esteban.
And he's 23 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, no prior to my knowledge, is employed as a shuttle driver. Is at Schoolcraft College. Lives with his mom, dad, brother, and sister, got great family ties, community ties, and respect for acting according to his very personal law.
Thank you. Did you see his mother in hold?
No hold, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel Court takes count representations, including that these are all non-assaultive charges. Your client has very significant family residential ties as well as gainful employment in the community, and that he is pursuing other opportunities for himself. Court does appreciate all of that, and the court also takes into account the pandemic face of the nation. Court in this case is set bond the amount of $1,000 personal bond, and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
That's it.
I can come in now?
Hi, your name, sir? Mr. Hawkins. Okay, calling case number 2105746, people State Michigan versus Eric Hawkins, also known as Eric Dimitri Hawkins, counsel.
Mr. Hawkins, who is formal reading and defense of constitutional rights and standing.
Forward formal reading and turn not guilty plea on your client's behalf as a Zeus. Probable cause State May 17, 2021 at 8:30 to 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom center examination date to be determined. Also by Zoom in front of Judge Giles and Esteban.
26 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, I believe prior to 2012, is employed doing home improvement. He's not on probation or parole. He lives with his mother. He has her support. He also has a child. Please use it on both of your entities. I respect that. According to consider it personal law.
Thank you. Did you see his bond when he hold?
No hold, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel Court takes count representations, including the pandemic facing the nation, as well as other criteria the Michigan Court rules as to bond, and particularly that these are all non-assaultive charges. Your client does have very significant family residential ties to the community, given those elements. Court in this case will set bond $3,500 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, sir. You step away from the camera. Hi, your name, sir?
Anthony Andrews.
Okay, calling. Case number 21057-470, people in Michigan versus Anthony Andrews, counsel. Forward formal reading and turn not guilty plea on your client's behalf as a Zeus. Probable cause State May 18, 2021 at 8:30 to 36th District Court, followed by Zoom center examination date to be determined, also by Zoom at the 36th District Court in front of Judge King and Esteban.
30 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, no prior self-employed convictions, is self-employed, is in non-probation or parole, lives with his son, this is not assault, your Honor, respectfully asking for a personal law.
Thank you. Did you see his bond when he hold?
No hold, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel Court takes count representations, including a significant ties to the community also, that these are all non-assaultive charges. Court also takes into account the pandemic facing the nation at this time, given the other criteria the Michigan Court rules as to bond. Court will set bond in the amount of $2,500 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
Your wristband? Bullpen one, top of steps this way. White, black line, first and last lane, sit down, bud.
Hi, your name, sir?
William Dickerson.
Thank you. Calling case number 21057, 472 Gibson, Michigan versus William Dickerson, also known as William Typhoon Dickerson, counsel.
Mr. Chair, on behalf of Mr. Dickerson, who is formal reading and attends the constitutional rights and
Full wait formal reading and tonight guilty plea on your client's behalf. There's a Zoom probable cause conference date, May 26, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom center examination date, May 2nd, June 2nd, 2021 at 9 o'clock at the 36th District Court in front of Judge Mechanico and as a bond.
Karen, 20 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, employed at Chrysler, did 1 year of college, lived with his brother, now on probation or parole. This is not assaulted, he's got family ties, community ties, and respectfully for personal.
Thank you. DDC's bonds when they hold.
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel Court takes account representations, including this being a non-assaultive matter. Court takes into account the pandemic facing the nation as well as your client's very significant family residential ties. You said he's employed. Is that correct? Or going to school? Going to school. I'm sorry. He's employed, correct? And that he is gainfully employed. And given that this is also non-assaultive, court will set bond the amount of $1,000 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further?
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, sir. You step away from the camera.
Yes, ma'am. White black line, first and last name.
Yeah, you go first.
Fix this
Pull
one.
over your nose.
Hi, your name, sir?
Real McAdoo.
Thank you. Calling the case number 210-57467, people say Michigan versus Terrell Deshaun McAdoo, counsel.
Mr. Chair, on behalf of Mr. McAdoo, who is formal reading and attends the constitutional rights and
Court waits formal reading and tonight guilty plea on your client's behalf. This is a Zoom probable cause conference date, May 26, 2021 at 8:30 to 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date, June 2nd, 2021 at 9 o'clock, also by Zoom at the 36th District Court, defendant Judge King and Esteban.
Mr. McAdoo, 31 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, does not have any prior disability or with his sister, got family ties, community ties, got 5 kids as well. This is not assaultive, I'm respectfully asking the court to consider it personal.
Thank you. DDC is bond as any hold.
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel Court takes account representations, including the pandemic facing the nation. Also, this is non-assaultive, and your client does have very significant family and residential ties to the community, and also another holds outstanding in other jurisdictions. For those reasons, court will set bond, one amount of $1,000 personal bond, and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further?
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera. Okay, Ms. Scheib, we have 2 other files. Well, actually, 3 on the men's side. We have Ronnie Young, Gaines, and Yancey. Do we have any updates on any of those?
I'm not ready on those, Your Honor.
Okay, officer, I think that we have 3 more files on the men's side, Young, Yancey, and Gaines, but they don't have interviews just yet, so we're working on those, and we'll just get you an update as soon as we have those ready to go.
Copy that, Your Honor. We just followed up that Ronnie Young has been.
Okay, I'm sorry, wait, one more, okay, you said Young?
Young
But Ronnie Young is not here, Your Honor.
He got released yesterday.
He was released yesterday, ma'am. And I just
Okay,
got word
thank you.
may be at the hospital. I'm gonna find out and give you her name.
Who might be at the hospital?
One of the females, I'm gonna find out and return and let you know her name.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so Ronnie Young was released. Yancey, okay. Also, officers, when you're ready, Yancey is ready.
You got that one on green on.
Hi, your name, sir?
Rashad Yancey.
Thank you. Calling case number 210-57468, people say Michigan versus Rachan Lamar Yancey, counsel.
Mr. Chair, on behalf of Mr. Yancey, who is formal reading and defends the constitutional rights and
Okay, court waited formal reading and tonight guilty plea on your client's behalf. Counsel, let's go to the bond argument before we set dates.
31 years old, Your Honor, lifelong resident of Detroit, no prior convictions to my knowledge. He is employed with the city of Detroit. He's a high school grad, not on probation or parole. Your Honor, he understands the no contact order. He has 1 daughter who is 5 years old. He was living with the complaining witness, but he understands that that cannot happen, so he does have an alternative place to stay. We have all of his contact information as well. believes he's got great family ties and community ties. I'm respectfully asking the court to consider your personal bond.
Thank you. Did you see his bond? Are there any holds?
No.
All right, counsel, here's what the court is going to do. The court does have a concern. The court appreciates, first of all, that you did proactively address what's going to be a no contact order while this case is pending. The court also has concern about, given the nature of the charges and the seriousness of the allegations. They're allegations only, however, they do include two elements that are concerning to the court. Particularly, that includes an allegation of an assaultive nature within the context of a domestic dynamic, such the injuries being, again, allegedly that the complainant required stitches as a result of this alleged sequence of events. Further, that there are allegations that include that when the complaining witness was trying to call for help utilizing a phone, that she was prevented from doing so. Further, creating a concern for this court with regard to safety for the complainant when the complainant tried to avail herself of help. Again, these are all allegations, but these are elements the court is citing as a basis for bond and what's going to be conditions of bond. Given your, again, that your client does have someplace else to stay while this case is pending, court will set a date for probable cause conference, May 18, 2021 at 8:30 for Thursday District Court, followed by a Zoom clinic examination date to be determined. It'll be in front of Judge Archer. And counsel, you've given your information, your representations regarding your client's significant ties to the community, and the court has indicated on the record its concerns about ensuring not only safety to the community at large, but also to the complainant while this case is pending. The court is going to do the following. Court will set bond in the amount of $15,000 personal bond. Also, while this case is pending, your client is going to be subject to Wayne County Sheriff's GPS tether. Also, while this case is pending, absolutely no contact with complaining witness Shannon London. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her to third parties. And no contact order also extends to her place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. Is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera. Okay, thank you. And DDC, we're told we're ready on games whenever you are. Hi, your name, sir?
Dwayne Gaines.
Okay, calling. Case number 210-57466, People say Michigan versus Dwayne Gaines, counsel. So with the formal reading, it's your not guilty if you're on your client's behalf as a Zoom probable cause conference date, May 18, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to the 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom clinic examination date to be determined. Also by Zoom to the 36th District Court in front of Judge Archer and as bond.
31 years old, I found a resident of Detroit. He is employed doing construction. He's a mother, he has a daughter, he's got family ties, community ties, he's not assaulted, I'm respectful asking for a personal bond.
Okay, and DDC as a bond, are there any holds?
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel court takes count representations, including one, he does not have anything outstanding in other jurisdictions. These are all non-assault charges. Court will take into account the pandemic facing the nation. Also, which you've indicated on the record are significant residential ties and ties to the community overall. Given those elements, court will set bond in the amount of $5,000 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further? May 18th? Anything further, ma'am?
Nothing further.
Okay, and you're all set, so you can step away from the camera. Okay, DDC, I think that's everything that we have on the men's side. Is that everything, Madam Clerk? That was everything? Okay, that's everything on the men's side. We'll see on the women's side. Do you have an update on which file may not go this morning or who might be in the hospital?
I'm not sure if Jay Green's checking that. He's probably on the female side, Your Honor.
Got it. Okay, we'll tell you what. I think we can see on the men's side. We'll see you on the other side shortly.
Copy.
Yes, ma'am. Counsel Shad, to your knowledge, was there like someone who was not interviewed because they might have been like not on the premises?
So the only one that I can think of is Jaquita Jackson.
Okay.
The only other female was interviewed.
Okay, got it. They're busy over there, so what we'll do is we'll hold on for a minute. Do you think they're still interviewing or they're? Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Females have been interviewed, so.
Okay, we're in. Thank you. Okay. Hi, ma'am. Can you hear us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, great. Your name, ma'am?
Jackie Michelle Jackson.
Thank you, Ms. Jackson. Okay, calling case number 210-57471, People State of Michigan versus Jakia Michelle Jackson, counsel.
On behalf of Planet Jackson, with understand the constitutional right and
Forward the formal reading and turn out guilty to on your client's behalf as a zoo. Probable cause conference date May 19, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Thursday District Court, followed by a Zoom phone examination date on May 26, 2021 at 9 o'clock at the Thursday District Court in front of Judge Conoco and as to bond.
Jackson is 33 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, has no prior to my knowledge. She is unemployed at this moment, is going to a grad non-probation parole, has 2 kids, is not assaulted, I respect that.
Thank you. And DDC is the bond. Are there any holds?
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you, Counsel Quotation. County representations, including your client's very significant ties to the community, including residential and family, as well as their no-there's holds, and this is a non-assaultive and the pandemic phase of the nation. Given those elements, under the criteria the court utilizes under Michigan court rules, Copaset bond, $1,000 personal bond, and no firearms. While this case is pending, is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, ma'am. You can step away from the camera.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
This way. Have a seat. You gonna step on that black line, see the first and last name? Okay. Your Honor, Ms. Montgomery is here.
Hello, my name is Carmen.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Ms. Montgomery. Your attorney is present. Before we get to that case with your attorney present, we do have some traffic misdemeanors that we need to cover first. These are traffic misdemeanors where you missed your court date, so we're going to get you arraigned on them, get you a new court date. And when you do attend, it will be by Zoom conference, which is the video teleconferencing technology that we're using today. You're going to receive instructions on how to dial in for your court date, and you do need to attend all of your court dates until the judge tells you that you're done with these cases, okay?
Okay.
Okay, calling P ticket 948013, People say Michigan versus Shamel Montgomery. Ma'am, you are charged with misdemeanor count 1, travel license not valid or improper license. You missed a court date. It's going to be a personal bond, no dollar amount listed. Ticket 484922, you are charged with count 1, no operator's license on person. Let the record reflect. Counts 2 and 3 exist on the face of the physical ticket. However, it appears that counts 2 and 3 are not in the system. With regard to count 1, you missed a court date, and it's a personal bond, no dollar amount listed. These tickets are misdemeanors. The penalty that you could receive is 93 days in jail and or a $500 fine. Do you understand the charges that were read and the penalty that you could receive on these tickets?
Oh, yes, you said I could receive those if I don't go to court?
That is what you could receive. You could receive 93 days in jail and or a $500 fine. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Court will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf as a Zoom pretrial date, May 27, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36 years to court in front of Judge Wagner. With any criminal matter, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say orally or in writing can and will be used against you in a court of law. You also have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one on your own, the court will appoint one for you at public expense. You understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay, at this time, the warrant to set aside net bond is continued. Moving on to your other case with your attorney. Calling case number 1704482, People say Michigan versus Shamel Montgomery Council.
This job, on behalf of understand the constitutional rights and stand to be elected.
Oh, wait, the formal reading it, you're not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Counsel, before we set dates, let's address the bond on this case. A review of the file shows that on February 11, 2019, your client failed to appear for a final pretrial, at which time in front of Judge Bryant, at which time a case was issued bond saying about $10,000 cash surety. Now, the court also notes for the record that February 2019 was before the onset of the pandemic. Further, the stage of this case at the time that the case was issued was at the final pretrial, indicating that at least up until February 11, 2019, your client had been coming to court, had been in front of Judge Bryant. At some point, a final pretrial indicates that your client, a number of things was happening, but it was on track for a trial, and that was actually the last court date before what would have been setting a trial date. So your client was aware that this case was open and pending, and yet your client failed to appear on February 11, 2019, and we have not seen him since. Is there anything you wish to address?
Yes, Your Honor. According to my client, Your Honor, and we've explained to Ms. Montgomery that that's not how things work, but according to my client, she was showing up for all the court dates. The only stop because the complaining witness is her aunt, and she thought that was dismissed because her aunt told her that she had called the detective, the sergeant told her that she didn't want to go forward. But I did explain to Ms. Montgomery that just because someone may or may not have done that, you still have to appear to your court date, because only the court will tell you if the case is done with, Your Honor. So, I know it's not really an excuse, Your Honor, but we're just being honest with the court that it's what Ms. Montgomery thought. I think the court could see that she was showing up to all of her court dates still. Her aunt told her that, she had called it, checked, and she dropped everything. But Ms. Montgomery now understands that it doesn't matter who may or may not have dropped or what she told, only the court, the justice tell her with the case is actually done and is done. So she understands that, she's aware of Zoom. She will be at the court date, Your Honor. She is employed at Chrysler. She does not have any priors. She lives with, she takes care of her little brother who lives with her and her 3 sons. Your Honor, this is an older matter. She understands no contact order. And I court believes this is the process, right, that this court does have authority to issue the personal bond if the court finds fit. So Your Honor, I'm requesting that the court to consider the personal bond.
Thank you. Did you see his bond? Are there any holds?
She has hold, Your Honor, Redford, Brothers, and Celine, Your Honor.
All right, counsel protects counter representations, and the court does appreciate the amount of detail you're able to provide the court to provide context, and the court also appreciates that your office did a very thorough job of explaining to her the dynamics of how a criminal case works. It does not matter what the complainant indicates one way or another. Further, what concerns this court is that anything that the complainant did or did not communicate to your client also indicates some type of inherent in that is what, assuming there was a no contact order, means that there was contact between the parties. So your client was already in violation of what would have been a no contact order.
She called private, I didn't know.
Ma'am, you need to understand that the court is making a record. Further, this court has a concern about making sure that you show up for every single court date until your judge tells you that you are done with this case. No one else tells you what happens with this case unless or until your judge tells you what's going on with this case. Is it still open and pending? Is it done and over with? Is it dismissed? Nothing happens unless or until your judge tells you. Do you understand?
Yes, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
Counsel, is there anything further? Here's what the court is going to do. The court is going to set bond in the amount of $10,000 personal bond. While this case is pending, no contact whatsoever with the complaining witness.
I understand. Thank you.
Absolutely no contact with the complaining witness, Carmen Gentry. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties. The no contact order also extends to her place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. Do you understand?
Yes. Completely.
Because if you violate the no contact order in any way, shape, or form, you risk getting picked up and you'll spend the rest of this case in custody. Now, the court recognizes that this is an older matter. This court recognizes and appreciates your candor in sharing that information with the attorney, but this is a criminal matter. This case has to run its course.
Okay.
And it is only until the judge, unless or until the judge tells you that this case is done and over with and you will receive paperwork to the effect about what has happened with this case. It is only then that you'll receive direction on what you can and cannot do while this case is pending. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, is there anything further? All right, it's going to be $10,000 personal bond, no contact with the complaining witness, Carmen Gentry, and the court has indicated the parameters and the extent of that no contact order, and the court is very serious about that no contact order, because if it is the case that, this case has to run its course, period. So it's only until the judge says herself that the case is over with, is the case over with. Further, let the record reflect that Ms. Montgomery will know that the case is over because she'll receive paperwork to that effect that the case is over, one way or another. Is there anything further? Court date is going to be May 19, 2021. It's the pretrial date in front of Judge Bryant. Anything further, counsel? Okay, you're all set, man. Step away from the camera. Okay, DDC, I think that's everything that we have at this time.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll see you this afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, everybody.